Hey guys, welcome back to more Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. I first want to talk about how... Is that a dead body? No, he's just asleep.
Move it.
But I just first wanted to talk about like how much I appreciate and love you guys for coming to the channel. There are 1,000,001 things you could be doing, and one of those things that you've been doing is coming here, and I greatly appreciate it. Marker. Okay. I am sorry for cutting some of the feed.
Come
on some of my content. But I will rectify that, and I will show you more Witcher 3 than I possibly can. I know that you want to see that, and I am here to do just that. Jacob, not even gonna try the last name, might not have been the smartest, might not have been the fairest, but he always had a solid 60%. What? 60% of what? Turn around. Now I'm determined to look at this thing. Michael, Nova, stuck his big nose in everywhere. Well, that's how you get killed. Okay. So, we have ourselves a little cemetery.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Guess this is where he lives.
Regis.
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
Find a way into the crypt. Oh, there's monsters afoot. Wanna try the door again? It's always good to be polite. And now I'm angry. Now the politeness is over. Hey, what are you doing?
What? Lost your nerve?
Oh no, not one of those. I don't want one of those. He's dead. Right? No, he's still alive. He's an owl ghoul, so he's...
Come on.
Ah. Disappeared. Where'd he go? I hate these things with a flaming passion. Ouch! You have got to be kidding me. Don't explode.
Ugly bastard.
Oh! Let's try this. This might not work so well. Whoa! There are way too many. Oh, there you went. Oh, you're an asshole. That's what you are. Okay. Okay. Jeez. Ah, those things are so annoying. There must be a mechanic to deal with these things. I must be doing something wrong. Fire seems to not do anything to this thing, even though it clearly is a plant and a walking, living thing with, you know, not walking, but burrowing and coming out and spewing me with the strongest potent acid I've ever seen. Okay. No. No. Found out your weakness. Well, it's not that. It's just that. Run, dear, run! You don't want any part of this shit.
Time to end this.
Yep. Don't. I'm in a grave. I'm in a grave. Uncomfortable. Alright, let's try art again. Whew, that was close. Whew. Come on. Come on.
Show me what you got.
Ouch. Okay, let me try to reach this house one last time. Girl, eat some food. Cause shit's just crazy out here. Oh my gosh. Eat some chocolate. These things don't really stack, so just one piece of food is fine. Let's try knocking on this door one more time. Gold plate? Well, yeah, sure, whatever. Alright. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be fucking kidding me. There's another one. Why do you live here? Why do you live here, man?
Time to end this.
Ouch. Okay. Alright. Do I have any more cursed oil? Since cursed oil works on this thing. Yes, I still have some on. Whoa, I do not know I went in that form. Ouch! Whoa! That was a little close. For some odd reason, Geralt just went into, oh, there's no more problems, nothing to see here mode. It was so fucking annoying. Alright, everything's dead. Is everything dead? Great. Moving along with my life.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way.
Yeah,
I got the place wrong.
yeah.
This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
Don't. No more monsters, please. No more monsters. Jeez. What about this? Whee! What the fuck is that?
Leaking walls. Fiddles aplenty around here.
it is, but it needs to die. They're just workers too. Oh god. Well, Ard seems to be working on them. Yeah, just a little space, bros. Hey, hey, hey! Little space, bros. Little space. Thank you. What?
How long you gonna make me wait?
Woo! Well, what a lovely place of death. I hate this place. I hate your friend. His name's Regis. Feel bad that I don't know him. I also feel bad for you. There we go.
Some more eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Happening. Bad! Whoa! Whoa! I'm sorry! It wasn't me. Yeah, fireworks. I see you. I see you! Okay, come on. I know you're about to jump on me. Oh, come on. He did not jump on me. Don't give me that shit. Come on. Nope, nope. Give you all the space in the world. Okay, I need to cancel out all the toxin out of me because I think it's poisoning me. Okay. Man, these things are hard to kill. Why don't I put any decoction on? It doesn't matter right now. Don't think about it. Clears out toxins. Let that happen. Yes. Don't you dare. Hold on. I dodged that. And again with the poison. It's just gonna cancel out the stuff that I was just using. Jeez, I definitely need to level that up. Think. That's fine. That's good. That's real good. I hate this place. That's how you get out.
Decaying bones. Kikimores must have tunneled into the grave.
Wait, there's loot? Florins. I destroyed your nest. I expect recompense. Okay. Whatevs. Girl, you need some candy. Or some dumplings. Nope, raspberry juice. All day, every day. Swear it's like I can hear everything in here. What a lovely place of death. I will sell that and never wear it. What about those? Anything? Ooh. Just grab it. You never know if you need it.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Then use the eye. Woo! I haven't had this thing for a while. I haven't used it in a long while. A new sword? Say what? Gray armor? Say what? Die remover? Gold? Ugh. Yes, this is what I was talking about. Recompense. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. What about the new sword I got? Oh, it is way stronger. Art, signed, intensity, Quen, intensity. Wear it. Wear it proudly. Well, it makes sense. He is a vampire. I mean, this is where he would live.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
You alright? Maybe you should give that hand back. It's your hand?
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
Actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. and the reason why I in turn gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Okay, so I understand the ring and who it belonged to and what's its purpose.
Can't you just summon Detlef? You're both hired vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Detlef. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
There must be somebody of higher power going on here. So if we were to summon Detlef, in turn we would be summoning somebody else?
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris'
Or
theory of tissue
somebody would,
retention.
you know.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kermoran, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Detlef's hideout.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Looks like we need some ingredients and some help. Ooh. Hey, stop it. Hey! Hand. Definitely talking to that crow. Not just a little, a lot.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
Is your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to asking directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Let's start off with this one.
Curious
Go
what
down.
you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand or move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back, defeated the wild hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now. Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear.
Fear of death?
If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Oh. Okay, fear of change.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
I love these conversations that they have. It's very intriguing. They don't treat you like a kid in this game, that's for sure.
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detlef recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
That was way back.
But Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
That is a very interesting thing you just said there.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Girl probably would not. That is a very good question. In my perspective, I think he would not. He was kind of forced into this life. He was just a child. And the way to become a Witcher, it's very slim. You have to go through this process, and there's a possibility you might die. I doubt he just signed up and said, yay!
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a Witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a Witcher. Fate chose for me.
Yes, it
Had
did.
it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that'd earn me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
No, I wanted to answer the other thing. But it's alright. That was a good conversation, though. You just slept at a cemetery? Well, whatever. I'm pretty sure that's not your first cemetery you slept at. Crow's like, yeah, I didn't find shit.
Vigilant even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived.
Well, it is a white. It must be cursed.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook.